Hello YouTube. My name is Matt. I'm from Rhode Island. It's going to be a bug out bag review. Back in January, Richie from Boston hooked me up with an awesome bug out bag, and this review is long overdue. But I'm coming at you from Smithfield, Rhode Island, otherwise known as Smithfield Quarry to the locals. And it's really nice up here. And I don't know if in this video or in the next I'm going to talk about my experience in the alternative media and this insane New World Order that we're all immersed in. But for now, let me show you all of this gear. So for a while I was planning on buying a bug out bag, and I was going to slowly build it up, and that's what I was doing. And originally I had like this hiking backpack that wasn't worth much, and it was already kind of torn, but you know, I just started throwing stuff into it like Cliff Bars and paracord and just random tools and pocket knives, and sort of organized it. But I knew it totally sucked and it wasn't that reliable, even though it was much 100 billion times better than nothing. But at some point I was looking up bug out bags, and I stumbled upon Richie from Boston, and little did I know he was totally keen to this New World Order and the satanic structure of government and media, and very adept. So I started listening to him, and he makes bug out bags, or inch bags, as I guess would be considered, for his subscribers. And so I came in contact with him, and this dude drove all the way from Boston and met me 20 minutes away from where I live in Rhode Island. I can honestly say this is literally triple of what I would have gotten for the money if I had built this on my own with what I had in my Amazon cart and what I was getting from Walmart and places. I mean, you'll be able to tell an extremely experienced, capable, and generous person put this together. So, I have supplemented a bunch of stuff, though not nearly as much as I got, from my old bug out bag with what I have now. So I'll make sure to point out what that was. So this red bag, by the way, all these bags are waterproof, and I was looking up, and I think the trick, one of the tricks to them is leave a little bit of air in them so they're buoyant. You know, if it's a total vacuum in there, then I think water can seep in. Just a little side note. But these are expensive, and I mean, when you get a bunch, and Richie from Boston completely hooked me up on that. So this red one here, he gave me some rations, some scrambled eggs, egg crystals, I believe it's dehydrated, lasagna, and I believe more egg-based scrambled eggs right here. And I added in, and these are probably disgusting by now. I don't even like them when they're that much when they're not old, but these old Cliff Bars. But I figure they're better from nothing. I don't think they're expired yet, but I'm sure they're a little melted probably. But you know, they're better from nothing, better than nothing. So this is like an example of just some of the little things I threw in myself that I had. Old survival wrap. I stole this from work. Never know. Steel wool. Tin foil. I like stash random bits of tin foil all around this bag, I'm pretty sure. And lighters. And in my wallet, as well as paper clips. Random things that you never know when you're going to need them. Nice plastic bag I threw in. I'm going to get some better sort of industrial ones. Oh, this right here. SAS Survival Handbook and First Aid. I think this is equal to or more than everything in this bag. And I hope to integrate all the knowledge in there. I've been reading them slowly. That was the red bag, and they're color-coded. Right here. Like just an example of things I didn't think I would ever have, at least for a while, in saving up. I mean, this bag covers all the bases and then some. I mean, got a lot to take away from here. Water purification. One of the filters he gave me in here. See, one of the examples is something I got from my other bag, a toothbrush. I have a couple of those actually. And another water filtration system. And any one of these would be invaluable, but I have several means of everything. And I think something Richie says is redundancy, you know. I believe that goes to this filter over here. So, and this is the first time I've done something like this, so I hope it amounts to something more than rambling on my part, and does justice to the bag. Alrighty, like the level of epicness in this bag. So, dude, a freaking gas mask, man. Hazard mask. I don't know what the term would be. All I know is it's effective. And this is just one of the examples of things I never thought I'd have in a bug out bag. Invaluable, lightweight for, you know, the scale of the bag. I threw this in there because I had it in my basement, I believe, unless, I think Richie might have thrown in one, but I think I added to it to supplement with that mask. Little poncho I found in my basement that I threw in here. What else? I hope I don't miss anything. Some moist towelettes, you know, comfort things. Maybe tinder in there, sugar, I think gum. Richie did give me a bunch of zip ties. I think I added like a billion more of different sizes. You never know. So handy. Gotta make sure I get this on camera. A little marker. Some camp soap. Invaluable. Right here. I remember opening this up the first day I got this. It was like Christmas. Stay calm. Look through bag. Set up shelter. Water. Fire. Words of wisdom. Alright, again, I mean, dude, this right here is the most epic first aid kit. I mean, my friend is pretty far along in school for nursing, and he was having a field day looking through this. Wow, I mean, sure. Using a tablet, by the way. I mean, like, I don't even know, man. I don't even know what to do with this. Oh, man. So, you know, having this, I recommend everyone get started on these if they haven't. So invaluable. Carry something along the lines of a bug out bag, or just have emergency provisions. You know, be prepared, because wheels are in motion the majority are not aware of. Things are happening every day. Headlines, bunch of stuff. IV cleanse. I just had a terrible bout of poison ivy. Let me make sure I get this on camera. Hopefully Richie will edit this, or I will. And this is extremely overdue, dude. This, I think it was in January or February, when Richie came down and gave this to me. And I told him I'd do a review, and I've been blowing it off. And I did it in bits and pieces, but now is the time. And I owe it to him, for sure. Gauze pads, bandages, band-aids, gloves, everything. This first aid kit told me himself, and I mean, it's got Israeli bandages in there, so much stuff. Anything from a stab wound to a gunshot wound. With capable hands and calm thinking, this will certainly improve your chances of survival. And trauma pack. Oh yeah, the blood clotting stuff. Things I am been in the process of looking up videos on people demonstrating using them, because even though I can read directions, having a reference in my head. Oh, splints, tourniquet stuff. I think that is another bivvy, or a heat blanket for wrapping someone. That's the amazing thing about having this. You can also help someone else, not only yourself, in times of crisis, which are absolutely inevitable. Without a shadow of a doubt, we are heading into some dark times. And, you know, you don't have to speak the language. You don't have to know that these concentric circles of power run the media and run the world. You can just have your wits about you and see that it's going to hit the fan soon by looking at the headlines. So that was the first aid kit and a few of the bags. Oh, I was so freaking happy he gave me this, dude. Thank you, Richie. I was kind of like, I spent more time than I'd admit to looking up kind of cookware I'd want in my bug out bag, and this dude gave me exactly what I saw in the video, and they don't make these anymore, and if they do, I couldn't find them. I bought some waterproof matches. I think I threw those in there, I'm not sure. He might have. Waterproof matches. It's got, I don't know if you can see in there, I have to pay more attention to the screen, cooking utensils and such. A little stove thing to hook up to that propane thing over there. Tank. Extremely, extremely useful. You have your cup, your bottle with the cork, extremely nice touch. And then this right here has holes in it. You throw in your sticks, your tinder, you light it, and you purify your water. And you make sure you're thorough about it, because dirty water will kill you. Amazing. And then this right here, and then being Richie, he was extremely thorough. Stainless steel, and excuse me, the allergies or the chemtrails, I don't know, either one is having me cough these past few days. Another water filter, straw, amazing. And this right here is the gnarliest piece of equipment, and I think I'm gonna do a separate video and attach it to this, where I set up the one-man tent he gave me. Another thing I didn't think I'd have in the near future, my bug out bag, or one that was spacious enough, which was such a bonus, like everything else in here. But this right here, dude, cuts through wood. I mean, has the gnarliest teeth. It's the only way I could describe them. And I have used it as well as a lot of this stuff. Just, you know, cleaning up yard work. It is handy. Firewood, everything. And it weighs nothing. That's the bonus. I think Richie's shown it in his videos. Oh man. Level of epicness here. Okay. Richie gave me this bandana, and I already had this bandana, so redundancy. 2 of those. Not gang affiliated. Alrighty. Little fire kit. It's got everything from waterproof matches, and I think those have thermite in them, so those are not going out. I could be here. Candle, because being in the dark sucks. There's a few of those in there. A bunch of lighters. A lot of different tinders. I don't know if you can see. Kind of hard. Flint and steel. Ferrocium rod, or I think just ferrocium rod. And I think there's 2 ferrocium rods in there, actually. So, redundancy. A little bit of everything. Alright, I bought these on clearance. It is summer, so these, I don't know how valuable these will be to me. I'd like to get an all-purpose, you know, kind of like hardcore leather one to have in there. But gloves are amazing. And yeah, I bought these on clearance at REI. Good investment. So far I have it tuned to B101, so I can listen to the 80s. But it is far more useful and has much more potential than just that. A 2-way radio, dude, like, dude, he hooked me up, man. Such a weight off my shoulders. I need to be as capable as this bag is. Useful to me. I think it's only as useful to me as capable I am at using it and knowing it. Gonna be spending much more time. 2-way radio. And how will you charge this 2-way radio, you might ask? Well, I have the luxury of, where is it? Oh yes, solar panel, dude. A freaking solar panel, portable. And what will I charge with the solar panel? Oh well, you know, just portable batteries. I mean, stupid me. Rechargeable batteries, AA's, AAA's, and I think I might have thrown a couple of cheap ones in there that aren't. Oh yeah, I did. Over here. Pay attention to this. Here, these are cheap. These are the rechargeable, invaluable. I mean, dude, and USB cord. Well, such a hookup, man. Truly grateful and humbled, because this is definitely the best investment I have ever made, without a doubt. a bivvy over here. These are extremely cheap binoculars, but I threw them in anyway because better than nothing. I was pretty giddy about him adding this in. I need more cargo pants. Oh, this is the fishing kit. I meant something else, even though this is invaluable as well. And compact, has a little bit of everything. I think I might have opened it up and added something in there too, maybe like a lighter or something. This was what I was extremely happy about. Scout Pocket Survival has literally a little bit of everything in it. No joke. And I'm probably going to be carrying this in my pocket more so than the bag. But for traveling's sake, it's a bit of a mountain. Oh, this ain't nothing but. This little bag is what I put that green tarp under all this in, that he threw in there. This is some Mafia style. Reminds me of razor wire. That's how totally clueless I am to a lot of terminology and survival stuff, but as you can see, it's got the handles and then the wire, which is very useful. Can be time consuming endurance wise, but he did throw in that 6 saw. These are wicked good though. Wicked good. And you can, if you're smart, you can attach it to like a stick and make something like literally like a saw. Just a bonus, like all the little things in this bag. This is, I think, like a $2 sewing kit from Walmart, with a little, just little stuff. It weighs nothing. Throw it in there, and it's useful, even though it's definitely not the best grade. I bet all this stuff is just gonna fall apart in like 2 seconds. But it's got thread. It's got a bunch of needles and stuff. It can be useful for a ton of different things, and it's got a, it's just another carrying case. Make stuff more compact. Not that durable, but. More camp soap. Hygiene is extremely important. Boost morale as well. These are survival shoelaces. I bought these on my own, and I should have done my research because, no offense, but they completely suck. At least this kind does. I definitely see the advantage in having paracord shoelaces. And at the end of these, there's these little flint things that you can strike off of these razor blades they put in there, or any kind of steel. And the concept's amazing, the idea's amazing, and these aren't bad. They're just shorter than I expect. I should have done my research. They're shorter, and they just do not stay tied. For survival shoelaces, every 5 seconds I'm tying them. I don't know if it's the way I'm tying them. After purchasing them, I did see some bad reviews I hadn't seen before. Better than nothing, though. Throw them in there, because they're paracord, and they're a way of making fire, even though I don't know if I trust them around my shoes. But regardless, definitely throw them in there. Yeah, I have 2 in here, actually. And I have a bunch of regular paracord that Richie threw in, and that brings me over here. This is a pocket sharpener that I purchased on my own. It's got a bunch of different capabilities. I just suck at sharpening knives. That's something I have to get better at because maybe I don't have the patience, or maybe it's a bit small for bigger blades. I'm thinking of getting some kind of home system going that's bigger, and definitely got to take my time with it. But you can do a lot of stuff with this. I think you can even sharpen arrowheads. It's got a coarse side, a fine side, a leather strap, ceramic. Definitely useful. It's and it weighs nothing. And this right here is this one-man tent. This is a little multi-tool I bought from Walmart and added in there. Hammer. And it's got a scissor and a bunch of other attachments. This is another radio Richie added in. Epic. Best part about it, I'd say, is the dynamo. You can always crank it unless you don't have hands or something, but you can find a way. Extremely valuable and a good comfort item if there's music playing. And it's just vintage. Such an awesome addition. Thank you, Richie. This right here, I think this is multi-purpose because I could knock someone out with this. It's so hard. Emergency food ration. Invaluable. I mean, like, I just dropped it. Gerber knife, reliable brand, excellent sheath. I was so impressed and happy. Knife is extremely sharp as well. I don't know if that's factory or not, but it's beautiful. Oh man, this grip and everything. Really like it. These are some scissors I threw in there. I think I bought them at CVS. And I taped them so they wouldn't pierce through anything or cut me or stab me. With some electrical tape. These are some cheap aviators I bought just to throw in there. I think I have another pair in there too, because I'm extremely white. I don't know if the camera's caught me yet, and not a lot of pigment in my eyes. And as much as I love the sun, it's nice to see when it's blaring in your face. Some more waterproof matches. This is a little dynamo flashlight I threw in there as well. It has a hook on it. No, is this dynamo? No, it's not. But handy. Oh, and Richie threw this in, of course. Very solid. And this is like a $4 pocket knife I bought from Walmart. Just little things to supplement. One is better than none. Two is one and one is none, actually. As the saying goes. Lighter, compass that Richie threw in. Tried and true, another more waterproof. Just another example of like all the epic stuff he threw in here. Just a headlamp. Amazing. Give you free hands at night. Walk around, you can see. I don't have to tell you the capabilities of it. And just hand warmer, hand warmer, hand warmer. I think I added 1 or 2 bags in here. Hand warmer. He knew what he was doing. And some hoo-ahs, peel towels, some paracord right here. Another freaking knife that I'm in love with because it's huge and it folds. Believe this is, you attach like, it's like a screwdriver thing, but it's multi-purposed. Another handy thing I was not expecting. It's got the little slots for it. There's a bottle opener too. I'm sure it does more stuff as well. Just a little bag clip I threw in there. I don't know. Supplementing. I had that in my old bug out bag. Goes to show what a hunk of junk that was. Wow. And the bag itself, dude. It was packed to the brim, man. So many loops. So many holes. And, ooh. Start my fire. Just awesome, man. It doesn't weigh anything, you know, and it's handy. This little patch right here. Too cool. Just the care, time, and effort put into this. I mean, Richie went out on a limb, ordered all this stuff in advance. He was